Today on Tony's Reviews, we're checking out the Greenworks 40V cordless, brushless, self-propelled, battery-powered lawnmower. I got this at Menards for around $350. There will be an Amazon link for one of these. I think they're going right now for about $330 on Amazon. There will be a link in the description of this video and also one of the comments. When it ships in a real nice box like this. Of course, this one's got a hole in it. This is what it looks like right out of the box. This comes with a 5.0 amp hour battery, and this also says that it has a runtime of up to 45 minutes on that fully charged battery, and it does come with a battery charger and battery, so it's kind of like a kit. It's kind of like a lawnmower kit, I guess is what you might say. Okay, when you first get this, you'll see these little levers right here. Here you need to pull these out. And that's what helps you to raise these up. So as I bring it back, let it lock into that hole. This cord might get in your way. This cord right here might get in your way. Got in my way a couple of times when I was locking that into that hole right there. Just like most lawnmowers that you get nowadays, all you got to do to put this thing together pretty much is just put the handle on and then tighten down the two bolts on either side. You know, they slip in pretty easy. You're going to need to lift this up and stick this on here, and then that just locks on top of it. Here's a little closer view. I plan on using the bag, but I just wanted you guys to see this just so that you would know everything that actually can happen with this. We've got a place for a battery and a place for a spare battery. Cool. And it looks like we've got a little disconnect here. And when the bag goes on, it's just got two little hooks on it. You just lift this up and then just set the hooks down in there and then just lower this back down. And that's just how it fits in there. It's pretty easy. This has got 7 height settings. So I'm going to set it at a 3 for starters. Actually, I'm going to set it at a 2 because my grass is pretty low already. Well, obviously, here's the battery and the charger. This did not come charged. This did not come charged up, just to let you know. So we know we plug this thing in. It's supposed to charge up in 1 hour and 50 minutes. Slide this right in the charger. About 2 hours later, I checked on this and the light was solid green. Take the battery off the charger, push the button, and we see we got it full charge now. The battery slides very easily down the slot, and the other side is for battery storage. We got the traditional turtle and rabbit speed settings. It says press and hold, then pull bar, and then release button. So we push the button, pull the starting lever. And this is the self-propelled bar right here. The self-propelled mechanism is completely separate from the mowing mechanism. You can't move this without mowing, so just pull back on the self-propelled So just pull back on the self-propelled lever, and it will move without actually mowing. And you can see the difference right here. Mowed this over here. This is what's not mowed right now. I wanted to point out that once you are done mowing forward and you're wanting to pull this thing backwards, you'll let go of the self-propelled mechanism and you'll push it forward just a little bit and then pull it back. It seems to unlock something. Then inside the fence is not mowed. I wanted to show you that this lid on where the battery's at, it actually has magnets in it and it holds the lid down. I also wanted to tell you that, yeah, that is a disconnect, and if that's unplugged, then the mower will not start. It's sort of like a safety mechanism. And I wanted to show you some contrast here. So this is the field behind my house. It hasn't been mowed in about 2 weeks. And I just wanted you to see, a good clear idea of what this looks like after it mows. And this thing mows very well. I just wanted to also show you that this grass is a lot taller, and I still have this on the low setting, and there were a couple places out here where this thing stalled like a regular lawnmower does when it gets bogged down. So I like that it does that. Now because obviously it's going to keep it from messing up the motor or whatever, but all I had to do was reach down and raise this up a little bit, and it started mowing fine. So I just raised it up and I can still keep going, still keep on mowing. So it doesn't bog down and high grass unless you're trying to cut it too short, just like a regular lawnmower is what I'm trying to say. The self-propelled mechanism on this thing's great. It pulls really nicely. I tried it in the slower and then on the faster levels, and it does great either way. And I noticed that whenever you're mowing with this thing, it's just very easy to turn that everything on and off. Everything just seems to just do what it's supposed to do. I love it. This is probably the easiest lawnmower I've ever used before. And right here's the little guard thing that you put in here if you're wanting to, not bag your, if you're not wanting to bag your grass, you'll leave that thing in so that the grass will shoot out to the side. I've never had a lawnmower that had one of those on it, but I think that's pretty neat. I'm glad to see that they thought of everything. This does come with instructions, and you should check these out before you use this thing. I found dumping the grass to be pretty easy with this, and you just like pretty much any other bag, it's got the handle on the back and you hold on to the front and just dump the grass. Came out pretty easy. And when you put this thing back on, I like it that it's got those two hooks on there. It's just pretty simple to use, very easy. I wanted to show you the bottom of this thing because some people probably want to see the lawnmower blade and just kind of the mechanism underneath, so have at it. So this cordless Greenworks 40-volt brushless self-propelled 21-inch cut lawnmower turned out to be a pretty good find for me. You can get these on Amazon right now for around $230. There will be an Amazon link in the description of this video and also one of the comments if you want to check one out. My thoughts on this lawnmower are it's a great find. Now, I've got a small yard. What you saw out there, what I normally mow and what I mowed to test the battery was I just mow my front yard normally. And then I take one swoop around the house, and that's just the edge of the house. And then I have a mowing service that comes and does like the fields around me. So anyway, the lawnmower I noticed after I was done doing my front yard, that whole area inside the fence and outside the fence and then going around the house once, I noticed that I tested the battery and it said I had still half of a battery left. And you saw the battery, you know which one it is. And with that being said, if I had a bigger yard, I would probably just want to make sure I had a couple of batteries. You've got an extra space in there so you don't have to like go back inside and grab a battery if you're in the middle of mowing the lawn. It's got a regular battery slot and then a battery storage on there so you can just switch them out while you're in the middle of mowing. Any negative experiences I had with this lawnmower were probably just what normal lawnmowers do, and that was bogging down and shutting down in high grass. But field behind my house where you saw me mowing in front of that shed, where I'm mowing right there, the grass hasn't been cut in probably about 2 weeks. So when I was mowing there, I had it on the second to lowest setting. It bogged down a few times and shut down on me. And just like a gas lawnmower, it just quits running, and then you got to pull it back out and restart it. But once I set it up to like level 3, then it just mowed, with a plumb. It was just super easy. And this lawnmower, the appearance of it's pretty nice, and it's super quiet. So when you mow with this thing, there's not a lot of noise. As a matter of fact, and it's not that there's no sound at all, that it's just crazy quiet, but it was quiet enough that I went outside to do this, and there was a family member inside the house that told me they didn't even know I'd started mowing yet. And normally my old gas lawnmower, is like, irritating, or at least, people know what's happening while I'm outside. So this is quiet enough that people on the inside don't even know you're mowing. I love that. It's got a real smooth glide to it. Just grab that self-propelled handle and it just feels as smooth as a golf cart taking off. I love that. So those are some really positive things. It starts up real easy. Obviously it's electric start, so it's not like pulling, on an old gas mower, which was what I was doing before I got this. And I also have just one of those manual push mowers too, and I've done a video of that as well. But anyway, all in all, I think this Greenworks lawnmower is awesome, and I would buy this again. I used to have a Greenworks corded lawnmower. Bought it about 5 years ago, and it was horrible. It was big, the wheels were awkward, and it was plug-in. But I thought with my small yard it wouldn't be a big deal, but actually it was horrible, and I ended up selling the thing like the day after I bought it. But Greenworks has stepped up their game. One of the key things I've noticed about lawnmowers in general is you got to look at the wheels. And when I bought this, I made sure that the wheels look like standard lawnmower wheels. You've got to check that out, because if you get some of those wheels that look like they're almost like
formed into the lawnmower itself. When I had a bad experience with the plug-in lawnmower, it had those real formed looking wheels on them. As far as I'm concerned, you want them to look like real lawnmower wheels, and this one does look like real lawnmower wheels. As a matter of fact, they feel pretty much like real lawnmower wheels. This thing's very easy to push. As a matter of fact, you can actually mow with this without the self-propelled on. And I actually push mowed some of this just to test it out, and it push mows just as easy as any standard lawnmower. If you're wanting the exercise, you can actually just push mow if you want to and leave the self-propelled behind. It's hard for me to say anything bad about these lawnmowers because I think these battery powered or electric or cordless lawnmowers or whatever you want to call them, I think they've come a long way. This thing suits my needs. You got a big yard and you're willing to buy a couple of batteries, you might be all right. It feels pretty durable, but I have to say it doesn't feel maybe quite as durable as some of the big gasoline powered lawnmowers I've had in the past, but it does still feel pretty durable. You just have to check it out for yourself. My advice to you is to click on my Amazon link in this video description, or you can find it in the comments. Click on that and go look at the reviews on Amazon. I love questions, so if you got any questions about this lawnmower, throw them down in my comments. If you know anybody needs a lawnmower, share this video out, please. And please remember to subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you so much for tuning into Tony's Reviews today, and God bless you.